I pull out my spell book. I do not have the proper spells equipped. I did not know I was going to be out here right now fighting things. I thought we were just going to go out, find some little nice dragons. No,
they don't look super happy when you whip out the old spell book.
I put it away.
Please,
apologies.
We're just trying to investigate these areas. There's been rumors of odd movements, possible disappearances. And we're just trying to get to the bottom of everything.
Yes, and we're here in hiding.
I showed at them.
Can I make a perfectly good just observation?
Yes.
You're not doing the greatest.
I agree.
You're pretty big.
Well, we're here and hiding.
All right, fuck you guys. I'm gonna go get some fucking water burger.
Oh, you.
Have fun, guys.
We're here in hiding and here protecting. There's been disturbances in the area.
That's
you talking about like
thinking the same thing. Sorry, Diogo.
The little like fracking things.
No, not little. Large portals.
Portals, yes. Have they been causing issues for you?
Yes, there's other dragons coming through, and it's not.
They're not nice, are they?
No, they're not very nice. We are both. We did try to be friendly.
Might I ask you? You wouldn't happen to know a dragon named Frank? Frank?
Bob.
Wouldn't happen to know what was he? Brass?
No, he was red.
Red.
A red dragon named Bob.
As a matter of fact, I did meet Bob.
Bob is a good friend of ours. He what?
He came through one of the portals. He was in rough shape.
He's a friend of ours.
He's actually in. I don't know if he's still here or not, but he took some time. I mean, he was on the edge of death and life. Like, he was almost through the veil.
Bob's had some rough times.
Bob ate a deer that used to talk to us. Oh, yeah, it was very interesting.
But it would be interesting to eat a deer. Is that not what?
Well, the deer was kind of nice. We were trying to get it away from danger, but it ended up walking in the feeding area. It was just bad.
It was a pretty sentient deer.
They're pretty fucking sentient deer. What the fuck is wrong with you?
What? The scorpion turns and looks at.
For example, this fellow, the scorpion that is now looking at me after saying that, is very sentient. Please don't eat him.
Okay, well.
Could you give us more information about the portals that you encountered? The directions, possibly, and things of the sort?
They are to the further north. However, I do have to warn you, there are many bandits that may be of our somewhat kin. But there are also peace-loving ones among them as well. I recommend you head straight north and don't deviate much. They can give you more information. We're here to watch this way. We heard of a great battle to the south, and we're just trying to make sure nobody comes up this way.
We came from there.
Well, tell what happened.
It was just a... Yeah, go ahead.
What do you possibly know of it?
Just that there was a great battle.
All right, well, I'll let him continue.
There was a clash between the two nations on the border there. Saint what?
St. Andrews.
St. Andrews, and then what's the other? It's a longer name.
Kingdom of the Five Giants?
Is that right? It was a clash between St. Andrews and the Kingdom of the Five Giants.
Well, neither one of them are friendly towards us dragons, but Some more than
Well-
others, and hopefully they've both taken great losses, so they'll leave us alone.
I would suggest not going much further south than this.
I look at the rest of the party. See, Kingdom of Five Giants isn't open to everyone.
Well, that's new news. I
Will you
guess.
let us by?
On one condition.
If we have to have sex with you, please tell me you have a human form. Or
I
elven
don't
form.
mind. I'll crawl
A
in.
half elven form would I would, or a halfling form I would be okay
They
with.
just
I
start
look at
Crawling.
You're talking to children.
These children, they're probably between the ages of 70 and 250.
We're not of mating age.
Oh, good.
Age is relative to the species. I wouldn't serve alcohol.
Do you
to a
have
dragon under 500?
a two-legged form? I
Can
feel like some dragons can't.
some
Actually.
can, yes.
I thought only
Cannot.
I think it's actually dependent on age, isn't it?
Yeah, I
It's
thought
adult
only
age.
adults could.
I don't think. I think there's actually is dependent on color, unless it's a 5e thing that was changed. I know that was a common misconception in 3.5 that not all dragons had a humanoid form.
I don't believe these do.
And a lot of the ones that did have a humanoid form got it at a pretty young age. Well, what is your condition? Die.
We need your help in closing these portals.
Well, that was our goal. I thought that was where we were going to.
You guys didn't even know there were portals up here.
Wait, what?
You
We're
guys-
just here to investigate dragons.
They mentioned
Are
portals
you-
earlier.
Nope.
Yes, they did.
Well, no, like
Yeah,
That's right.
Stevens personally mentioned it.
Yeah,
Oh,
Wait, what?
yeah. These two mentioned the portals, but I would say your original mission was just to investigate.
Well, yeah, but like I thought that once they mentioned the portals, that we like kind of like knew, click, hey, that's where we need to go. So I figured that that was the goal now. Like you know, or that is where we are going now is the portals. So I guess sure. I mean, yes.
Alright. Then you'll want to travel to the north and stick to the north. Do not deviate. Like I said,
Like
there
just
are-
straight.
Yep.
Follow the
Uh,
aqueduct.
Yes, there are unfriendly dragonkin in the area, so do be
My-
on your guard.
Understood.
Would I be able to get my carriage up that staircase? How-
Sure.
All right.
And they kind of like they're granting you permission to pass. Put it that way.
Okay.
But they do remind you that we will be watching. We will be listening,
Understood.
Perchance?
and we will not
No. Are either of them telepathic?
I do not believe so.
Okay.
I'm
Well.
not seeing anything for it at least. Let me put it that way.
Well, I was seeing if I was going to be able to talk.
Hiss. Scorpion noises.
Yeah, I don't even know. What does a scorpion make? Skitter scatter?
No, they hiss. It's actually very weird.
I agree. It's actually.
And suddenly you get
Slightly
taken by a
terrifying, to
Tyrannosaurus
be
Rex
honest
spots.
Honestly, slightly terrifying. Scorpions sounds.
Dude, we had like a couple of years back because I don't think scorpions are actually kind of native to the valley that I live in. There's a fuck ton in it, and like
Well, they migrate too. So like there's been issues as weather changes have happened that people who've never had scorpions or spiders, like tarantulas in their houses and stuff, all of a sudden are finding them and they're like, what the fuck?
Are we by ourselves?
Headache.
I got a
Perhaps.
tarantula in my pants.
we know.
We're playing D&D. Shut up, Rabbi.
Matter of fact, it's being recorded.
It is.
Banned. No.
Imagine.
Alright, where'd I leave Billy? There it is.
Oh. I see what you're saying about this floating doohickey on the other side of this little area. Arlington.
Oh, this is very far. Oh, this is extremely far.
Yeah, it's a huge map.
Well,
Oh.
it's you might want to
Oh no, I'm still going.
stop moving.
I'm just not gonna go that far. I'm just. How many days would this theoretically take for us to travel this far? Right, like, is this a multi-day travel thing, or are we like, is this not that like, is their little hideout not that far from civilization,
From civilization?
or not like from civilization, but from where we are? Sorry.
So like, you're like a few days away from Castle Blackguard,
Okay.
and that's the only like nearby civilization you're aware of.
What time of the day?
It'd be like later in the afternoon by now. And
Okay.
Mango, I need you to make a perception check.
Sigh. Wah. That would be a 23.
20%. Okay, there are two large objects underneath the ground.
Expertise. Oh.
You can feel them
Are they
Object
moving?
on the ground?
underground.
Are they moving?
Yes. They're in front of you. About 15 feet.
Do we?
I hold up my stinger.
No, that
Oh my god. That's great.
could we fairly assess that
Yeah,
that's like
yeah,
a
your guys' code
hold up?
to stop.
Seems like something may be amiss.
God damn it! If only Riley was here, or I could telepathically talk to her. I guess I'll try to point it out with my pincers
Yeah,
and
you
like
can-
point down with one and point forward.
They can use contact clues to understand that there's a couple of things underground. And as you guys prepare yourselves,
I would like to burrow myself into the ground.
you slightly bury yourself into the ground. As two large T-Rexes pop out of the ground. It's fucking
Yeah.
I want to use T-Rexes. That's why.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Steve.
Ooh, yeah. Give me them T-Rexes.
You.
Give me them
Who's gonna
T-Rexes.
share a lambda?
Do they look friendly?
No,
What are they actually?
they're T-Rexes. I learned how to burrow underground.
I just thought you were just like, oh, I just wanted to use the T-Rex. piece.
Or our friend are the dragon friends?
No, they're not
Are
gonna.
they
I mean, they were chilling with one. I don't know if they would help. Apparently, they said
Um,
something about chilling with one, if I remember correctly.
Oh no.
Everybody roll initiative.
Hello?
It goes little. Imagine.
I believe I speak with Animal up.
Every morning.
Isn't that
I believe-
isn't that an every morning thing?
Yes.
So can I attempt to speak with them?
They cannot comprehend your speech.
Fuck.
Oh, that means
Are are they too dumb? or-
Yeah, they're too dumb.
but they have all
They're
Hold up, I'm
not
wondering if
intelligent enough to have a conversation.
I can't remember if I have an ability that makes them smart enough to talk.
Okay, send Bertram to run somewhere,
Not
and
to the
everybody
dragon. I
else
might-
stay still.
Yeah, they can't. Remember, their downside is their little arms.
Wait, are
They
we
can't. They can't see
Sacrifice
us if
bird.
we don't move.
I'm just okay. So I'm gonna say, Bertram, run as quickly as you can in the opposite direction.
They all run past us.
That's what.
They just chase Bertram. I mean, they do have the hunting style of a chicken.
So just so we're clear, Dio, you're telling the elderly, poorly equipped man to run off alone into the desert?
Yeah, and be
Oh,
chased
no, I have
by
a
T-Rexes.
wait. No. Actually, technically, it is the carriage. You can turn that bitch around.
And to be, chased by T-Rexes, yes.
Yes, but he has a carriage and a horse.
So you have a meaty horse and a driver. They look like good meat, and the hunter instinct of
And
a
there are
T-Rex.
stairs on his escape route.
What's the call?
You know what? I can run really fast. Are they like?
What size are these? Did you say?
Dio,
They're huge, right?
Huge. Yeah.
Dio,
I
what's
would
your
like-
really? Oh, sorry.
I think I'd like to cast the spell. Conjure animals.
First,
Okay.
everybody has to roll initiative.
I got a 22.
You got a 22.
I'm feeling 22.
I got an at 20.
Alrighty.
20.
Well, 28. So
20.
17.
I got myself a goddamn 20.
Now,
It's a 10. It's a fucking 10.
I don't like my current position.
Oh, you just good bait.
Alright. Well, you're up first. Yeah, two pissed off, angry looking T-Rexes.
La.
I know. Sorry, I'm trying to debate. Okay. I have 1/4 level left. What monsters can I turn into with polymorph? Oh wait, how did?
It's 3 times your. Is it 3 times your level? I can't remember. It's not. Maybe not 3
Let's
times.
see what the 2024.
Let me see what it is. Channel. Okay, so choose. You attempt to transform into a creature within range into beast. That target must succeed a Wisdom saving throw or shapeshift into that beast. I'm pretty sure you can choose yourself, can't you?
Equal, yeah.
Yeah.
Equal to or less
Cha-
than the target's level.
CR level. So or CR.
It's level if they
so
don't
we're level
have the
9.
level. Yeah.
So you
So
could.
CR
You...
CR9?
CR9.
Okay,
But
well,
it does specify beast, does it not?
It does.
I think so.
No,
yeah.
these
All
are
right,
actually CR8.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying the CR level of the person you're polymorphing.
Yeah, if you're polymorphing yourself, something has to be CR9 or lower.
Okay.
It does have to be a beast. And your
That's
stat
fine
block
by
should
me.
get replaced with it. But you
Do I
retain-
turn myself also into a dinosaur?
But you maintain your hit points.
You gain. Do you maintain the hit points?
But you gain a number of temporary hit points equal to the hit points of the beast form. The spell ends early on the target. If it has no temporary hit points left, the target is limited in the actions performed by the anatomy of its new form.
Oh my god, I actually can turn myself into a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yes, you can. The target's. The only problem is, though, if you do, you take its stat blocks.
This is true. So I'm just retarded?
You will be retarded.
Wait.
Oh, I
could be
thought
a
you only
huge
took the
giant-
physical stat blocks.
No, it's according to this, it's full.
Oh, damn.
For polymorph?
Bertram, come back here!
Oh my god!
If you do start using him in combat with like that, he will become a target.
Okay. That would be fucking funny, though.
Yeah, the target's game statistics are replaced by the stat block of the chosen beast. but the target retains its alignment, personality, creature type, hit points, and
Including mental ability scores are replaced. It says it in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you just the only difference you literally copy its stat block, but then you, except for your health, but you add its health to yours as temporary, and then once the temporary is gone, the spell ends.
Now the question is, do I turn myself into a giant crab or do I turn myself into a giant dinosaur?
But you're not going to be so retarded that you can't differentiate friend and foe, but you're not going to be able to communicate with the team.
This is true.
But you will keep.
Depending on their
Oh my god!
level.
Not gonna lie to you, the crab's dumber than T-Rex.
Is it? Oh my god, it is. Yeah. I might have to turn myself into a crab.
I mean, at this point, I think you have to.
Okay. I turned myself into a huge giant crab. It's considered huge. I will add the 10 hit points to my body.
I'm trying to find it. I'm only seeing the medium one.
Here, I'll send you a screenshot of it.
It's CR8.
Yeah, it's CR8.
CR8 beast. And it is funny.
Here, I'm gonna fucking message you that is its stat sheet.
It's
giving wizards
Okay.
polymorph is hilarious.
it's wild.
It's just like
My god! I just realized, son, you have them polymorph, and then you can someone cast enlarge reduce.
Does anyone have enlarge?
No.
Alright, so you use your action to polymorph yourself into a giant crab.
Yeah.
So it is an action.
Yeah. I'm now a crab. A massive crab. I can't wait to get true polymorph so I can just polymorph myself into like a literal god, essentially. Be great.
I thought True Polymorph added stuff to you, like you could give yourself wings. You add
You can do that.
something to you. You could give yourself gills, or
But you can also like just, unless they changed 2024's polymorph, which they might have. But like,
I wouldn't be surprised.
Old polymorph, you could like literally turn yourself into a Paleantar, which is like very strong. Okay, so I have
Mind Flayer. That It does is that huge? That is huge, because those are gargantuan, if I remember correctly, right?
No, the T-Rexes are huge as well.
Oh, there you go.
Now
Okay.
it's cooler.
What's up with our crustaceans?
It's a cyberpunk one.
Oh wow,
It looks cool.
It looks pretty cool. Actually, it looks like one of the tickers from Titanfall 2, the ones that blew up.
It does.
Dio, if you choose to accept it, your mission is to go blow up on one of them.
I do not have permission for it.
Oh.
Yo,
Forever.
your turn.
Alright.
Do you want to move? Law?
Where am I?
Oh yeah, the thing. Yeah. Do you want to move?
Yeah, I'm gonna crab. Yep, crab. Oh wait, actually, how far does a crab move?
From what you sent
30.
me.
30 feet. Crab.
30 feet. Yep.
For it.
We now have two insectoids essentially in the fucking front line.
Oh,
Crap.
giant monster battle. This is why we play.
This right here is why wizards deserve to have every spell.
Alright. Theo, you're up.
Alright. I'm going to run forward.
You sure about that?
What's your base movement speed?
60.
Alright, so they are nearest one is 75 feet away.
Alright, well, I will run up 60 feet and I will throw a couple daggers at it. Does a 16 hit?
The 16 does.
Okay, so the first one does 11 damage. Then I throw another dagger at it for a nat 20.
Titty, once we get the ability to have to a polymorph. I think it's going to be mandatory that we have at least one mecha battle per session.
Oh, easy.
So the second one does 19 damage.
So I heard 15 and 19. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And that one was Steve.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to teleport right in front of Steve and. Actually, no, I'm not going to bother.
Okay. And it is going to be Dalek's turn.
So we're fighting.
Oh,
2 T-Rexes.
I know. I'm just saying, like, we made the decision. We're fighting.
Yeah. T-Rexes really aren't that strong, according to D&D.
We're gonna find out.
They're only CR8s.
We're gonna find out.
They're only CR8s with a massive hit point pool.
No.
No?
The Stone Golem had like 40
I'm
more
back
hit
to
points.
politics. I had to go to the restroom.
Am I wrong on that? Okay. Polymorph.
Chromatic orb, lightning on the right hand one.
What level?
Level.
Level 1? Roll damage.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, roll a hit.
Yeah, no, I'd like the first. Just roll damage. 19.
Roll damage. Hey, baby. Giant monster fighter. T-Rex is in the giant crab.
14.
14. And he said it was the one on the right?
Right. Right?
Yeah. Yep.
Right. Right?
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 Right.
Alrighty.
Right.
Next up
Oh,
is
yeah.
Mingo. Skitter.
So, you said that these are
They are huge.
huge.
Yep. So you won't be able to grapple.
What if I'm also huge?
Then yes.
Someday I'm gonna show Bertram's true form. I'm just gonna turn him into a fucking.
Okay. I'm sorry in advance, Titty. So you're half or lower. I'd like to spawn 16 Velociraptor.
Does it really have to be 16? So we have to. Oh,
Yeah, because
it does.
it has to because I'm using a 5th level spell slot for it.
well, it's a lot of shit to move around. How the fuck do you spell the
Well,
Velociraptor?
we'll just put them all on How the fuck you say Shalanda? Shalanda can deal with them.
VEL.
Unless you just want to for Velociraptors, really? Oh.
Yeah, I know that's in the try dinosaur. Nothing for some reason.
I mean, yeah, I can change my plan if you want. You're good if you want me to.
Fine.
Has God said no?
Let me see if there was just something on the regular. Beast. So many of them I really wanted to.
Let me know. Because I could do something else entirely.
Okay, hang on.
If you can't find it, I